Hey, I'll tell you one thing. Bynum better be ready to work. I'm going to be on him all game long. That's what's up.
Very strong words right there. A little bit arrogant even, but in a good way. We're going to bring you an interconference matchup in this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Oladipo?
He plays with a frenetic energy, a great rebounder and defender. With his strength and athleticism, I think Oladipo could become one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA.
Love his game. Victor Oladipo. He gets it done at both ends, fellas. The real deal, and I think he's got a really good future in the NBA.
Coming in off the road, the Pelicans are back in New Orleans for this one. Going up against a capable opponent, but you see their confidence. This one they feel they should win. They'll look to come out strong and show they're the better team.
You know, right now for the Pelicans, they've really scuffled just a bit to get out of the gates here. Not been a clean start at all for them. They're still trying to find their best side.
And like you said, Clark, it's still early. But with their sights firmly set on winning a championship, Clark, I mean, the spotlight is on this team. And the other clubs around the league are looking for weaknesses.
Shot clock at 3. From about 16. That's short off the rim. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against Indiana.
And that game, guys, was really a perfect example of how important your bench can be. I thought the reserve production was really the key.
Exactly. That was where a lot of their scoring came from. It was a big game for the backups.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Holiday off a pick from Bynum. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. This is their second meeting of the year. The first one didn't work out too well. And his focus this time around is keeping them out of the lane and on the perimeter. They have drivers and finishers. He said he wants his guys to make them a jump shooting team. Guys, we'll see how it goes.
And thank you, Doris. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Evans kicks to Stevenson. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Holiday the pass to Stevenson. Evans. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Bynum, rejected by Bailey. Now here's Oladipo, guarded closely. Walker the pass to Dixon, and Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Pelicans. Still without a basket in the game. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked by Holiday. Evans with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
He got some huge points from the foul line, too, Kevin. He was very aggressive, generating contact and drawing fouls.
Holiday dishes to Stevenson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Bynum. Misses off the left eye.
Excellent challenge. He had a hand right in his face as he took that shot.
Yeah, you could see the hitch in his release because of it. This was fantastic defense.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First free throw is good. Chase Buttinger is checked in for Tyreek Evans. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Well, that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession lead at least.
Bynum kicks to Holiday. Passes it to Stevenson. He feeds it to Bynum. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
That free throw good from Bynum. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now the pass to Bailey. Back to Walker. Gets an open look and hits. Walker's got 6. Pelicans trailed by 4. Here's Holiday. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And he really competed defensively, too, Kevin. 3 steals. You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Pass to Bailey. Feeds it to Oladipo. Oladipo off the pick from Bailey. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
He dishes it to Stevenson. Kicks it to Budinger. And it's New Orleans throwing again. The New Orleans Pelicans dominated this one after the win against Phoenix.
Seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Kevin, their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
Now here is Davis. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And he was disruptive defensively, too. Really aggressively trying to make plays. In fact, he had 4 steals during that game.
Boy, they're going on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 5.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
New Orleans in the lead. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
It was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought, they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case. Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
The dish to Oladipo. Outside Turner. Now the feed to Walker. Clock at 6. He passes to Bailey. Dishes to Oladipo. He's guarded by Bynum. And that one's good. He's got his first basket of the night.
I'll tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
New Orleans making a switch here. And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Holiday sets the pick for Stevenson. Here's Budinger. Oh, good on the 3.
Couldn't convert, but nice little 2-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip. Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Turner passes to Bailey. Back to Turner. He kicks to Walker. Cleveland moving it around. Oladipo misses.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
New Orleans leading by 9. Budinger is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then there's Andrew Bynum. And it's Holiday in the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Budinger. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Oladipo with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Walker gets a screen from Bailey. Kicks it. And that one is stuffed right through.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
And maybe that'll give this team a little bit of their edge back.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Bynum. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, Bynum is one of the best low post players in the game, undoubtedly. Just with that skill set down on the block, with the incredible length, a good shot blocker as well. Still maturing and still growing, but I think we'll see him make more improvement the next few years.
I think he's one of the giants of the game, a real physical presence who has unlimited upside and potential. He could be a force for a long time.
Bailey passes to Turner. He feeds it to Oladipo. Back to Turner. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Bailey. From the arc. The second effort. No good from Dixon. Pelicans leading by 9. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And here now on the 2K leaderboard, the best distributors in the league. The point guards with the most assists per game this season. Second, Drew Holiday.
These are the best passers in the NBA, guys, no question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is clicking.
And, Steve, you touched on it there. I mean, they're fantastic distributors. But it's not just their passing that makes them great. I mean, it's their leadership on the court. Even when the ball's not in their hands, their leadership is fantastic.
For New Orleans, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for points.
Tore it down that time. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
There's the pass to Budding. Pass to Stevenson. Bynum inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. Well, now they're just going to town.
Yeah, you think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, B, in the last outing against the Pacers, boy, he was tremendous. He picked up 18 points, and he made them pay for their fouls, putting up a good amount of his totals from the line. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Budinger with a screen on Walker. Feeds to Budinger. He dishes it to Stevenson. Kicks it to Budinger. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Passes it to Bailey. Bynum on it. Shoots from the post. Good on the jump shot. That's 7 points for B.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
And the Pelicans making a change here. And so here is New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Davis with a screen on Walker. There's the dish to Stevenson. 14 feet away. Evan Turner pulls it in.
You gotta like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Cavaliers making a switch here. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Walker the pass to Bailey. There's the feed to Pekovic. The pass to Bailey. Davis is on. 5 on the clock. Pass to Bailey. Dishes it to Oladipo. Stolen by Stevenson. Jumps up. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, it sure has. And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim, guys. A lot of blocked shots through the first 2 quarters.
Here's Bailey, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And he's shaking off a poor first-quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And Stevenson kicks to Morris. He passes to Stevenson. New Orleans moving it around. Holiday off a pick from Watts. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday goes in. Tries again. He lays it in. Holiday's got 6 points.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Passes to Bailey. Back to Walker. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
His shooting has been so good today, and he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Stevenson kicks to Morris. Pass to Evans. He feeds it to Morris. Back to Evans. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
The pass to Sparks. B. He's against Evans. The shot's good from Bailey. B's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
Walker against Holiday. Morris. To the inside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Robin Lopez is checked in for the Cavaliers. Mayo comes in for Kemba Walker. Watts passes to Holiday. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Pass to Bailey. Back to Mayo. Pass to Sparks. Back to Mayo. Mayo left side. That one a little long.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area they just can't afford to get lazy with.
You know, I think the effort's been there, Steve, but they're still getting outworked just by a skosh.
Evans dishes to Stevenson. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Looking at the Cavaliers over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league, this is what we've got. 1st in free throw shooting. 1st in fewest turnovers a game. And they're number 2 in rejections. This is a team that thrives on blocking shots and takes great pride in it.
And anytime you lead the league in free throw shooting, as you talked about, Clark, you can put a lot of pressure on the defense. And that's why this team has made a concerted effort to attack the rim and get to the line as often as possible.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the 2nd quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Evans with it. Now guarded by Hood. Evans kicks to Holiday.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Dixon's checked in for Robin Lopez. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And the pass to Bailey. Lets the 3 fly. The shot is off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They host the Spurs after this one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Holiday, it's rebounded by Bailey. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Holiday with the puck. And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. Roden, another shot. He takes it up and rings it in. Roden's got 11 points.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
And the Pelicans making a change here. It's O.J. Mayo on the wing. Pass to Dixon. Here's Hood. He kicks to Mayo. From deep three-point range. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. Well, you look at B, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Kevin, you know, the season is 82 games long, and anything can happen. But I tell you what, if he keeps scoring like this, the rest of the season is going to look very good for his ball club.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Anderson. New Orleans has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Roden kicks to Beverly. Feeds it to Roden. He dishes it to Beverly. Takes a three. Here's Bynum. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Bynum's got 9 points.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
Johnson attacking. Here's Bailey. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Andrew Bynum.
Let's take a look at some numbers in this one for B. He has 12 points and 3 denials.
You just can't find fault with anything he's done here. The effort, the energy, his production, his defense, it's all there.
All hustle, non-stop effort from him all over that 94 by 50-foot box.
Evan Turner. He's checked in for Johnson. Davis setting the pick for Roden. Evans right side. Kicks it to Bynum. New Orleans moving the ball around. Now the dish to Evans. From deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. B's got his 3rd rebound on the night. There's a screen. The feed to Mayo. He passes to Hood. Passes it to Bailey. Here's Hood. He's guarded by Davis. They get it again. Bailey passes to Dixon. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. That one on Davis. The Cavaliers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
It's a good job from the foul line here. They'll need to continue to convert their chances in order to get back in.
New Orleans leading by 9. Roden kicks to Beverly. This is to Roden. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Roden's got 13.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Mayo got a piece of it. No good. And the first half is now in the books. Pelicans ahead.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to 2K.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Bailey, he's in at center. Oladipo is out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Dixon in at the 4 slot. Here's Evans. The finger roll finish in the back. Evans has got the first bucket of the third here for the Pelicans. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's Bailey. Misses the three. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Stevenson dishes to Evans. Pass to Bynum. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Bucks. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out Cleveland, 4.5 games behind.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they've just never really found their groove this season. I mean, not yet anyway. They're kind of stuck in the middle of the pack right now.
Man, they don't have a lot of time left to find that groove, Clark. That's the problem. I mean, unless things really come together for them soon, I think they're going to stay in kind of that middle of the pack area the rest of the way.
Oladipo, the pass to Turner. B. He feeds it to Walker. Fires the three. Gets the bucket. Walker's got 13.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Holiday off a pick from Davis. Double team on Holiday. Stevenson. It's Evans on the wing. Evans left side. Shot's good. Evans has got 4 this quarter.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
And there's the pass to Bailey. Back to Walker. Walker gets a screen from Bailey. Here's Turner. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Back-to-back threes for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
And Holiday kicks the Bynum. Back to Holiday. Right side Holiday. Great D that time from Bailey. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Pass to Dixon. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one's on Evans.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
No good on the second free throw. New Orleans leading by 9. Stevenson dishes to Evans. Gets the bucket. Evans has got 6.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. First in blocks, first in free throw shooting. And they're also ranked number 1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And to me, what jumps out is the blocks, because they're an intimidating team. They really control the paint. They like to physically dominate their opponent. And when they do that and they get a lot of block shots, obviously it gives their defense a ton of confidence.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Here's Holiday, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Holiday with it, picked up by Turner. Stevenson passes to Bynum. Soft touch off the glass. Bynum's got 12.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Davis sets a screen. Evans left side. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 14. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, Tyreek Evans has got that hot hand going.
Passes it to Bailey. Back to Walker. He kicks it to Oladipo. Oladipo off the pick from Bailey. Shot off the pick. And now running up the court, Stevenson pushing it up. And it's Evans missing.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
The pass to Bailey. He dishes it to Walker. No good on the triple.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Holiday, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And let's take this chance to look at some of the perimeter players who aren't afraid to mix it up in the middle either. These are the top rebounding point guards in the league. Drew Holiday fourth.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, rebounding was always a big part of their game.
Yeah, I think that's true, Steve. It's not a necessary attribute for a point guard, but the ability to rebound is something that took a few of the greats to another level entirely, and it helps your team, too.
Here's Pekovic. That one off the back iron and out.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Nice job there, attacking the rim and drawing the contact.
Yeah, I like that play there. The defense had no choice but to foul in order to save the dunk.
And both free throws good for Davis.
They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
And another miss by Cleveland.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Feeds it to Stevenson. Back to Holiday. Kicks it out to Evans. Knocks it loose. 3-on-3. Pass to Bailey. Back to Walker. They need this. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Shoots from the right block. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Morris has got his first points of the night.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Walker with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Pekovic.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Now Stevenson, averaging 9 points per contest. Holiday attacking, kicks to Morris. They grab the wrong miss, and it's blocked by Pekovic. And here's Walker. 13 points in the game. Passes to Sparks. Outside, Walker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Now a look at the Cavaliers' upcoming schedule. They host the 76ers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Man, I'll be anxious to see what ends up happening with that 76ers game. Should be a good one.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. McMillan comes in for Nikola Pekovic. And it's Mayo in for Kemba Walker. Bailey passes to Mayo. All alone. Rebound, Evans. Evans has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
Now, I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
And Davis gets it to go.
That's old school right there. I like it. The fadeaway.
Mayo off the pick from Bailey. And Morris comes over to help. Mayo the pass to Bailey. Davis is on it. Poked away. Back to Mayo. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
Tony Roten, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's Roten. He's got 13. The dish now to Evans. The feed to Stevenson. 6 to shoot. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Stevenson's got 6.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Bailey, defended by Morris. There's the pass to Sparks. B. Pass to McMillan. To the paint. B, defended by Morris. Here's Mayo. No good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Stevenson with it. He's got 6. Dishes it to Roten. Davis with a screen on McMillan. Mayo brings the double team. Roten kicks to Stevenson. Fires from the corner. It's rebounded by Bailey. B's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Shot by Mayo is no good. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Roten dishes to Stevenson. He passes to Evans. Ripped away. And now it's Mayo running. He can go all the way.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Cavaliers currently rank in the NBA. First in blocks, first in free throw shooting. And they also rank number 1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And to me, what jumps out is the blocks, because they're an intimidating team. They really control the paint. They like to physically dominate their opponent. And when they do that and they get a lot of block shots, obviously it gives their defense a ton of confidence.
Outside, Davis. Clock at 4. He feeds it to Evans. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 16. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Bailey passes to Mayo. Sinks the triple. Mayo's got 8 here in the quarter.
Kevin, he does a great job of moving without the ball, and he gets a lot of good looks because of that movement. And as long as his teammates are setting screens and looking for him, he can be lethal from the outside.
And that is the key, Steve, but his release in those catch-and-shoot moments is also terrific. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Mayo off the pick from Bailey. Mayo into the lane. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
Pelicans leading by 13. Here's Roten. He's got 13. He kicks it to Evans. He dishes it to Roten. Feeds to Beverly. They get the rebound. Bynum. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Boy, what a throwdown after doing a great job to corral the rebound.
Well, you know, there aren't that many players with a better nose for the ball than him.
Agreed.
And with the D always scattered after an offensive rebound, he knows exactly how to get that to work for him.
A look from Mayo. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Here's Roten. No up. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pelicans lead by Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And they're attacking the gaps in the defense with their quick, aggressive drives into the paint area.
Anthony Davis is out there with Tyreke Evans. Then there's Andrew Bynum. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Roten in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. New Orleans leading by 10. Here's Beverley. Pass to Roten. Inside, Evans. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Check out the game for Evans. He's got 8 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
Now, you're right, Clark. He's done some really nice work inside.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of them.
Bailey passes to Mayo. Dixon, he's guarded by Davis. No good from Dixon. Well, for New Orleans, shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Now, here's Roten, defended by Dixon. Bynum kicks to Beverley. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Roten. Here's the dish to Evans. From 11 feet away. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Oladipo, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Now the pass to Bailey. Back to Walker. He passes it to Bailey. Kicks to Walker. Launches it. Gets it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
New Orleans leading by 11. Outside Holiday. Holiday left side. Roten kicks to Bynum. 6 to shoot. Fades back. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Bailey passes to Walker. B is guarded by Davis. Here's Bailey. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
His footwork in the low post is tremendous, almost ballerina-like.
That free throw good from Bailey. Now Roten. And there's the feed to Holiday. Roten defended by Oladipo. Roten dishes to Bynum. Knocked away. Nice D from Bailey.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Turner. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
Roten kicks to Holiday. Pass to Bynum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 16 points for Andrew Bynum.
What a beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Back to Walker. 18 feet out. And he swishes it right through.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and claw their way back in.
And they fed off their defense just as much as their offense in putting this run together.
Holiday, the pass to Roten. Dishes it to Evans. Davis setting the pick for Evans. Trying to get open is Davis. Excellent D that time from Bailey. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Leads him in there. Makes it off the glass. 7 points for Evan Turner.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to the Hornets head coach address his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Just 4 to shoot. The shot's good from Bynum.
That was one huge shot as they try to hang on to this lead.
Well, they're seeing it slip away right now, Steve. They desperately need to jumpstart their offense again.
Shot's good from Bailey. B's got 22 points.
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
And it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
Evans dishes to Davis. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Pelicans leading by 6. Evans kicks to Rote. Kicks it out to Evans. Shoots the 3. That's good. Evans has got 15 points here in the second half.
Boy, has he kept it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Walker goes in. Pass to Bailey. He feeds it to Oladipo. Outside, Walker. Left side, Walker. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one is on Holiday.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that.
Both shots good from the strike. And here is Rote. He kicks it to Holiday. Evans. Davis with a screen on Turner. Evans off the pick from Davis. He dishes it to Bynum. Back to Evans. 5 to shoot. Off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. And Stevenson's checked in for New Orleans. And so it's New Orleans with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And Holiday kicks to Bynum. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Bailey. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Pekovic is checked in. Holiday against Walker. Feeds to Oladipo. Back to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Top of the key. That's rebounded by Stevenson. Stevenson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
Holiday goes in. The dish to Bynum. Can't cash in from close range. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Walker. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Evans. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he sinks the second. Now, here is Holiday. Bynum sets a screen for Holiday. Now here's Stevenson. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with them. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
And Oladipo kicks to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Walker. No good. Good D by Holiday.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. Because he can't get anything to fall this half.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Holiday against Walker. Passes to Oladipo. Back to Walker. Shot from free throw range. That's good. Walker's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Stevenson passes to Holiday. Kicks it to Stevenson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And Bynum backing in from the low block. Nice touch on the back shot. Bynum's got 23 points. The Cavaliers trail by 14. And Walker kicks to Turner. Back to Walker. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Now here's Stevenson. Defended by Oladipo. Gets it to go. And now it's up to 25 points for Andrew Bynum. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Walker dishes to Oladipo. On the wing, Turner. And there's the pass to Walker. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Robin Lopez.
Well, I think one of the stories has been rebound.
The feed now to Stevenson. Here's Simonic. And again, New Orleans with the triple. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And absolutely, Clark, they're just too tough inside.
Yeah, Kevin, they've dominated, completely dominated the boards here, and that's a major factor in what looks to be a win.
Here's Walker. Dishes it to Turner. Back to Walker. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Pelicans leading by 14. Pass to Stevenson. Back to Holiday. Clock at 6. Outside Holiday. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul and will go to the line.
Looking at the game for Drew Holiday, he's got 13 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
Well, anytime they've needed him, he's come through defensively. He's made a major impact on this game.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Beverly's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Outside, Walker. That's good. Walker's got 30 points.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
He feeds it to Beverly. Back to Holiday. He kicks to Beverly. Offline with this through.
Boy, they needed that last rebound. They haven't done well on the boards overall, but that one was huge.
Still fighting for the win here. Got that one up quick. 30. Points for Kemba Walker.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond the arc here in the second half. You look at the percentages. Good numbers.
Just what the pharmacist prescribed. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they keep it up.
Outside, Davis. Trying his luck deep. Gets it to go. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
It sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
And the shot is good.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
And Walker kicks to Turner. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Walker, the three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Stevenson with it. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here.
You had 10 assists tonight. You clearly had a hand in a lot of your team's scores. Loss aside, do you feel like you're one of the better distributors in this league?
I don't think it's up to me to decide that. At times, I feel like I can match any one of them, but you look at all the great point guards around the league who do it game in and game out, and it's hard to say who's really the best. I'd like to think of myself as being in that category, but that's something I'm going to leave up to all of you guys, man.